Hello and welcome to Modern Broadcast. We have a sack of a package here today that came in a nice little box that exposed my address, so we took that part out of it already. So let's go ahead and see what is inside today's video. So hello, we have a package here, and this is actually from Analogue, this package here. So as we see, it has this interesting kind of sack around it, cardboard for protecting it, I guess. Let's go ahead and get this unraveled here. Oh man, this is in there. Okay. Oh, it just keeps going. Okay. There we go. Here we have it. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Ooh, too much. That's better. Oh, that's dusty from the little packaging there. Let's go ahead and let's wipe this off a little bit. So here we have Analogue Pocket. The reason why we order this is because it's the limited edition Kiwi version. That's right, they are doing the Game Boy colored versions, so the color loud. I always had a Kiwi. This is my Kiwi Game Boy Color from when I was a kid, and I grew up with this 100%. So as soon as Analogue announced that they were going to be doing the colors, excuse me, I had to pick one up. So we have the Kiwi version of the Analogue Pocket. We're going to go ahead and compare. As I get this wrapping off here, they came with they came out with a couple different colors here. We have the yellow one, a berry one, a grape one, and then the kiwi one here. I think that's all of them. All right, there we go. Now that we have the plastic wrap off, it's a nice textured box. Like, it's just a nice matte finish with the Analogue Pocket on the front. We don't have anything really on the sides, just matte. The Analogue logo up top, nothing on that side, and the bottom says Analogue. On the back of the device, we just have the sticker here that says it's the Kiwi version. Let's go ahead and remove this lid and take a look at the device underneath. Oh my goodness, that is loud. Look at that. That underneath we just have the cutouts for the D-pad, I guess. Just an interesting design there. That is definitely green. It's a different shade though. Yeah, it's like if I grab the Game Boy Color here and we see it, that's pretty close. The color's not doing it justice. That the Analogue's actually kind of a darker shade than the Game Boy Color. Now, the Game Boy Color I have is sun faded, but yeah, let's go ahead and pull this guy out. What else comes in the box here? We have the charge cable. So this should be the Type-C to Type-C. And then we have a little pamphlet booklet thing here. It has a couple stickers. So we have an FPGA sticker, and then we have some instructions here. Let's get this closer. So it says for power, there we go. For power, hold for 2 seconds. By pressing it, it puts it to sleep. Volume up and down. The analog button is for menu. And not to remove the cartridge while the gaming is in session. Okay. Underneath there, we have a QR code for a quick start guide. And we have the Analogue logo sticker. Here's just a closer up of that Type-C to Type-C cable. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and set all this aside and get the handheld back out. Oh, let's try that one more time. So here we have, okay, that was a bit too far. And so here we have the Analogue Pocket. Like I said, this is super bright and vibrant and loud. If I hold up my hand here, that's a more accurate color description. But comparing it to the Game Boy Color, definitely was more vibrant than Game Boy Color was. This is a bit more muted, a bit more, I would say, clean. One thing that I'm noticing here is that all the face buttons are the same color as the console itself. But I do wish that we had those accent D-pads and, you know, A, B, X, Y buttons. It just kind of gives the console a little bit more depth. And yeah, I think this could have been done better a little bit. Overall, I mean, this Analogue Pocket is going to compare a 1-to-1 ratio from the original Analogue Pocket. It is the same hardware, it's just a different color. So here I have my first Analogue Pocket. I had the black model, and honestly, what I'm thinking about doing is stealing the D-pad and the buttons and transferring them over to this device just to give it some more accent colors. And I think it would work out pretty good because the regular Analogue Pocket has that green power button as well. So I think it would look nice and just make it pop more. I don't know. This is bothering me that it's so slate. It's so uniformed. The back of the device, again, like I said, it's a 1-for-1 ratio here. You got your 2 triggers on the sides. And on the bottom, we have our Type-C headphone or light indicators, headphone jack, and Game Boy adapters or Game Boy transfer cables. This is definitely a premium upgrade to the Game Boy Color. Size-wise, screen-wise for sure. I mean, Analogue Pocket is definitely the best way to play your Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games, hands down. So I'm definitely excited to take this out. It's very loud. It's very neon, greeny, a little bit muted, but definitely gonna get some attention here. The buttons all feel good. They feel very premium. Exactly what you would expect out of this premium-like product. One thing that I do notice is that this bumper, this one really doesn't have too much give. It just feels a little tight. I don't know. It might be nothing. Not sure. It just feels a little stiff, I think is the word. Let's go ahead and boot up Pokemon Yellow and give it a test spin, huh? Here's my old Pokemon Yellow with the damage on the cartridge. That's going to drive some of you retro collectors nuts. I know it. And they're nice and snug. And booting up. Oh, I forgot the first time setup. Yeah, you do have to... We can skip the tutorial, but we do have to scroll down and agree to this license agreement. So let's go ahead. I'm telling you, this right bumper is just bugging me. It just feels weird. I don't know. Scrolling all the way down, just going to agree. And let's go ahead and hit play on the cartridge. I mean, look at that screen. You don't get any better than that. That is gorgeous. And there we have it. So to quit any game, we're just going to go ahead and push that analog button down there and exit. And we're back at the main menu. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. What are your thoughts on the Analogue Pocket? Is it overpriced for what it is? Some would say yes. Be sure to check out the videos right here and here. And check out modernbroadcast.tv. Have some new merch. We got some new shirts out there and available right now. So again, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great week and take care.